dead across the room, but I am trying so hard to meet you where you are. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room. But I am trying so hard. I met you in the yellow light of a sign that bore your name. You said it was a coincidence, but one you can't explain. Said I'm not going to read more other than I should. But when you smiled, I knew I always would. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak.
Okay. The game is like stuck at a certain percentage, so we're gonna be here a minute, but you know what? It's okay because I can test audio. See if this is too loud or too quiet while we're waiting. Also, your tiny wanderer emote makes me so happy. That's so funny. We're at 96. Hold on. We're almost there. I'm just gonna hope it doesn't kick me back out and like log me out or anything. It is slightly quiet. Shoot, the game is gonna restart. Okay, we're gonna do this real fast. I don't want my email getting flashed up on the screen. Pop that closed here for just a sec. I don't want to display my entire email. Oh, you know, everybody's like, oh, but you need to have an email with your full name in it, because if you do, that way employers are more likely to hire you. Yes, but it also means that everything that I'm set up for means that everyone can tell what my actual name is. Okay. Try. Game is kind of run low, but that's also because it's like loading. It's like loading a bunch of it didn't need to update, it just need to verify a bunch of like resources and stuff. There we go, now it's running. Whee! Oh, but now my model's frozen. Okay. It doesn't show your full email, I think. No, it doesn't. But the thing is, it's like I would rather people know the least amount about my name as possible. The less people know, the better. Loads. I already did the like trash can quest that they had going on. I got to make a Hoyo account before they asked me. Oh. I feel like I had a Hoyo. Because I log in with my Gmail. Maybe I don't. Everything is loading. It's taking a minute. There we go. Alright. Whee! Everybody gets to look at my bad characters. Everybody gets to see my garbage characters because I can't build people and okay. Do you want to know where I am in the story? That is events, not story. Pardon me. In here. Is this all missions or is it okay? Trailblaze mission. This is where I am right now. At least I think. I don't know. Trailblaze mission. Continuance. Canyon missions. Daily missions. All my adventure missions that I have yet to do. Okay. So, I guess this is where I'm at? I have Yanqing, but I haven't even seen her yet. Like on the Fate Atlas. Fate Atlas? God, am I stupid? What is that? I feel like I'm stupid. On the mission screen? Oh, Fate's Atlas. Yeah, so I am here. This is where I am in the story. I'm a little behind. A little bit. A lot, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. On the Lofu, yeah. I am, it's going. I fought the deer. Oh my god, what is all of that? I've ever been in this video. Yeah, this is the last thing that I did. It didn't even show me in Penacony. It's because I haven't been to Penacony. I haven't even unlocked Penacony yet. This is the last thing that I did. We're a little behind. A little behind, you could say. As you can see, I've been doing primarily Battle Pass things because I already have my weekly limit, 23. I started playing again like maybe 4 days ago, like Monday. Maybe not Monday. When did I get my tablet? Friday. I started playing again on like Friday. So like I found this weird flying train. But no, my characters are not very good. This is my newest one. I've been putting him on a team just to see what he does, but like, and I put this on him for now, just because I didn't know what else to give him, really. So, I gave him this for the moment, because it did, like, it mentioned dot, and then it had the break effect, which seemed good for him. And then I did this, so I guess these two have been the ones I've been working on the most, quote-unquote, for the last couple of days, but I don't have Jingliu's, light cone, so I put this one on her because I honestly wasn't sure what to do with her, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I understand that she's supposed to be, like, big damage, but kind of the only one that really suited her outside of, like, be this one, but I kind of didn't want to take it off of my Dunhungs, so that, and I'm not sacrificing this one off of Arlen, so this is the best she gets for now. I did have this one on her for a little bit, but I think she eats your team's health to do damage. Does she? I don't have her. I thought the blade ate damage. Wait, does she use my team's health? Damage. Gains a stack of the G. Oh my god, you're right, she does. When Jingliu has 2 attacks as a G, she enters the spectral transmigration. Did that. Transmigration state with her action advanced 100% and her crit rate is increased by 42%. When her then Jingliu's skill Transcendent Flash is enhanced to Moon on Glacial River. Only this enhanced skill is available during this for use in battle. When Jingliu uses an attack in spectral transmigration state, she consumes HP from all other allies equal to 4% of their respective HP, although it cannot reduce them to lower than 0. Jingliu's attack increases by 540% of the total HP consumed from all allies in this attack, capped at 108. So she does eat my team's health. I did not know that. I did not know that she eats my team's health.
Danger.
Although that would definitely explain why it feels like my team is always dying whenever she's on it. I will not apologize for giving Arlen Blade's light cone. I will not apologize for that. It works really. The thing is that Blade and Arlen work really similar in terms of like basics. And so I gave him this light cone. I gave Blade Arlen's light cone and I gave Arlen Blade's light cone. I just switched them. Because they both do more damage based on like lower health, like how much health is taken from them, so that's why they fundamentally is not the word to put it, but it's like where they're kind of the same. I thought about giving her this one, but I haven't decided yet. This one says increases the wearer's attack by 10% and increases their damage to enemies inflicted with burn or bleed, which is not good for her. So I like got it. Like I wasn't sure if I wanted to use it, and then I looked at that and I was like, maybe not. And so I was going to give it to him, and then I realized he's not a destruction character, so I can't give this. I can't give this to him. So I have to figure out what I'm going to use that light cone for. But no, my characters are not great. This is probably my most built up character out of everybody. And that's with like big quotation marks around it, because as you can see, my crit damage is really bad because I don't use him for damage, I use him for healing. I don't use him for anything like that. I also haven't finished his traces, and I think I switched out 2 of his relics. So this is my most built character. I think I have 1. Yeah, I have 1. Which I think I got by accident, if I remember right. But I do have his light cone. Do you want to borrow my Acheron? I don't know how to... What does she do? What is, like... I say I don't know how, but, like, I don't know what she does. I can see. Grab some... Yeah, you want to see the relic? You want to see the relic situation really quick? This is how all of the relics that I have access to. That's it. That's it. This is literally all I have access to. This is all I have access to because I'm so far behind. like recommended things that people have on like dot characters. I don't even know where to get that kind of stuff. And I've just been grinding this. 42 bonus. Oh yeah, that's the... What's weird about that though is that it only gives you it's spread across both of these, and so you only get 12 for this category, and then the rest go into the trace material. So you only actually have the double reward. You have 12 in this area, and then you have the rest in this area. In simulated, I hit like 100 million with her. Oh my gosh. I just do baby numbers. All I do is like my tiny baby numbers. I think the most I've ever seen a character do is like maybe, unless I just don't remember. I think that, who was it that got 74? Was it Arlen or was it Go? It was Arlen. Here, I'll show the baby damage that my characters do. It's bad. I'm like ashamed. I'm ashamed of like my characters a little bit because I know there are people that are like way, way, way better than me. Like Ghost, for example. Yeah, let's do the one for now, just so that I can show I am not better. Hold on. You say that now. Use this team. Even though this team is not the best for this domain. I probably should have done something different. Hello? Good morning. There you go. I'm only doing the one round just to show you. Go ahead and break this guy just so that I can... I just have really lucky RNG. I don't. See that? I only got 6,000. 9. I don't have good characters. They do a lot better in the simulated universe, obviously, because you can give them a whole bunch of buffs, but like out in like the open like game, they're kind of super sad.
Stand down.
Free ratio so good. I don't know. I thought I built him okay. He's not done yet. I haven't finished him yet.
Save it for your own skin.
We have a wait in the chat. Did you restart stream? I did. Because I had to change over to be able to do I had to run this and OBS as administrator so that I could actually stream it. So yes, yes I did.
In lunar flame. Blade fodder.
I don't know. I thought my Jinglio was doing pretty good because she's doing like 15. But I also am not entirely sure if that's like, I don't know. I don't know if like my characters even qualify as any good. Because they do such like tiny numbers in comparison to some of the things I've seen. Also, I totally forgot to... There you are. Okay. Oh wait, isn't she lightning? Lightning. Okay. The whole actually I don't need 2 lightning characters right now because none of these are weak to lightning. Oh, why does her thing look so weird? What is she doing? Hold on. I don't know anything about this character. You have what I'm assuming is her light cone. Lightning damage. A lot of words. Press it. Press her ult.
I weep for the heart.
Oh, it's like a quick time event.
It takes us all.
Was I supposed to do that way faster than I did? That was a lot of damage. Oh my god. Okay. I don't have like really built up characters like that. It makes me feel so guilty because like I know these characters can be good. I just feel like I treat them like crap because I don't give them like the things they could need to thrive. Because like when I look at them, I'm like, oh, these seem like good numbers, and then I actually like play them and I see other people's characters and I'm like, these are not good numbers. I was in the middle of... No, I think I finished... Yeah, I finished up Ratio, but I have to do his stuff here. Firefly. Who's Firefly? Remember, I missed like 7 banners. I was out of the game for like 6 months. Will to live? Fuck is Firefly? Girl? Yeah. I was out for like a really long time, so like they added so many characters and I don't know any of them.
In position.
What the? What is that? Not her. Why does she look like that?
Sam awaiting.
Yeah.
Bloom. Support received.
Fuck is Sam?
Let's settle this.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death.
Oh, does she have to go through that entire thing before she lets you use that thing? Oh, what is she doing? Powering up like an anime.
Stand down.
This is more than a battle.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points. I'll see you off.
It's almost like staggering the differences. Because it's like my little character's over here only doing like 5,000. Better with Ron May. Who? This girl? Oh, I missed her banner. She was on banner when right before I stopped playing and I didn't pull her. I saw like memes of this guy, but I never actually I don't know what. I only have like 5 friends. 5 or 6 friends on RL, so. What do you mean? Did I click the wrong character? Oh, I did. I used somebody else's. I'm sorry. For some reason, I saw her picture and I just picked the one at the top. Excuse me. Try again.
their own skin. Destined for oblivion.
I do
I
this,
weep
right?
for the departed.
1, 2, 3.
It too shall fall.
You still did 90. Over here doing nothing. Because my character is so... I don't... Oh, maybe I can. Can I inspect them? Ooh, not that. Wee. And friends, right? She does more damage on off turn. Select your friend's avatar to show. Here's Ghost. Oh, you do have other characters that you can get. Wait, so then where am I? Okay, so this is your build. I don't have access to this relic set. Or this relic set. I think I remember looking into this set for... Buddy. Remember who? I was looking into it for somebody, but I literally do not have it. 37% crit rate. 236. Well, I would imagine that the talent raises the crit rate, right? So, that's probably not that bad. 1068. 10s except for base. 10, 10, 10, 6. Can base only go up to 6? Guess so. Here's your Kafka. Oh my god, you S5'd her light code? Hold on. Oh my god, you did. Wait. Okay. It's not her light code, it's not? Oh, you're right, it's not. I saw her picture and I was just like, oh, it's her light cone. No, it isn't. It's a different light cone. I can't, like, look at the details of your relics. That's the free 5-star. I think I have it. I should, at least. So when you do have her light cone for her. I don't have anybody that's, like, all 10s and 6s, I don't think. Friend request. I received a friend request. Yes! I always like new friends. Bigger social and personal showcase settings here. And? Oh, that's neat. I got Kafka back when I didn't know what I was doing. To be fair, I don't know what I'm doing still. Oh, I did have a bunch down here. Whoops. I don't want anybody to see those. They're really bad. Nobody gets to see any of those characters. Nobody sees any of those characters. Shut up. Don't even look at them. There. Everybody gets to see those ones because those are the only ones that I can say I've put a little bit of effort into. And I say a little bit because they're not that good. Also, I need to, speaking of March, actually, now that I've seen her picture, I was testing Japard, and I gave all of her stuff to him, so I actually need to put her equipment back on. Took all of her... I put all of her equipment onto him because they kind of run the same. So I was just testing some stuff. It's like level 2. Okay, now she's got all her things back. My March isn't, like, amazing, as you can see. I use her mostly when I'm testing, when I get new characters and I don't want them to die and I don't have them at high levels yet. I don't have them at a high level or with like a relic or anything that gives them a lot of health. I just throw her into a battle to just continuously throw shields onto them so they don't immediately die. So that I can at least test them. Just to see how I want to build them or like what characters I want to use on a team with them. Because like I did that with Sparkle, I think, when I got Sparkle. I didn't know what she did. And like I used the character trials and all that, but like it doesn't give me enough information, and so I like to run them a few times in different scenarios just to see what happens. And and Sparkle's a little squishy, and so I kept running my march with her so that I could take a look. Are you using it with a Dan Heng? Which one? Inhibitor or regular Dan Heng? I'm assuming you mean inhibitor. This one. I tried, yes. I didn't get I only did it like once because she ended up getting knocked out in that battle by accident, and so I didn't get to do that very much. But I do know that she'll be really good for a team with him because he's really skill point intensive and she grants extra skill points, so I probably want to run them on the same team. I don't have her light cone, and I don't know which light cone to give her. Because I only have one 5-star Harmony light cone, and it's Branya's. Which I don't think is going to be super helpful for her, based on what I've seen for her kit. But, like, none of these other things, like, seemed any good for her either. So I gave her this one just as a placeholder, but... that's any... I don't have very much in the Harmony department unless it's all stars. I'm waiting. I'm waiting until I get... I was waiting until I got to level 20, and then I was gonna do, the Nameless Glory so that I could get... this. I wanted this light cone for her. I wanted to get this light cone for her, so I was gonna wait until I got to level 20 so that I could just boost the extra 10 levels up to this so that I could just grab it. I am in the way of the explanation for it. Let me scooch. It says, at the start of battle, whenever the wearer's turn begins, one of the following effects is randomly applied. All allies' attacks increase by 10, all allies' damage is increased by 12, or the allies' energy regeneration rate is at 6. Is plus 6%. The applied effect cannot be identical to the last one applied and will replace the previous effect. When the wearer has been knocked down, effects of the same type cannot be stacked. So that was... I wanted to get this for her. Sorry. I wanted to... The one that I gave her is apparently pretty good. Okay. I don't know. I wasn't sure what would benefit her more. Either way, I wanted to get at least one more 4-star for my Harmony characters because I have nothing for my Harmony characters. So I was going to grab this regardless of whether I used it on her or not. Thank you. If you're going to use Sparkle with Dan Heng, you could run the one that you get from Pinacone. I haven't been to Pinacone. I ain't been there yet. I don't know, I get everybody to level 20 and then ascend them and then like leave them in the dust. And I feel like even Sela ended up in that category of like I got them to level 20 and then like left them alone and never used them. I never did anything with them. Natasha I used for a while when I first started out because she was my only healer, but when I started playing, the next banner that came out was his, and so I got him and didn't need Natasha anymore, so... Natasha kind of got abandoned. I've never used Pela. I think I tried to build her for a second, and I mean like a second, because I think I saw her in like a trial thing with one of my other characters, and I'm like, that seems like an interesting combo, and so I wanted to build her up. Plus, I wanted to have somebody that was an ice character that could like multi-hit, because I have noticed that all of the ice characters that I built can't hit multiple people at once, with the exception of March, and March is in a specific instance.
Understand.
And then I got Jingyu, and that was no longer the case. So. The one character I used for a while, though, is I actually used Sampo for quite a while. As you can see, because I got him up to 50. I used Sampo for a long time, actually. Because he had bounce. His bounce ability was just really good for how I was using him, and so I used Sampo for a long time. I have never used Luca. The only reason I got him up to this point was because I was like, I don't have anybody else who is a physical DPS, and so I started building him and then abandoned him, and then same thing happened with, I had Dunhong on my team for a really long time just because I had him. I only got Asta to this point purely because I was using her in a specific domain. I was using her and I didn't want her to die in that domain, and so I got her to this point so that I could farm for something and then never use her outside of that. Same thing ended up happening with this character, who I unfortunately do not know how to pronounce the name of. I love her design, never use her. Himiko, I tried to use her, but I didn't understand how her kit worked, and so I kind of abandoned her for a while. And then just never came back. Topaz, I got... You're going to notice that Topaz's light cone, for those of you that know what her light cone is, I do not have her light cone on her. I gave her light cone to Dr. Ratio because I was using him way more. And they both use follow-up attack, so I gave her light cone to him. Just for now. I didn't finish leveling her. I actually do intend to use this character. I just haven't worked on her very much. But I haven't built her like basically at all. I needed to go into the domain and get a whole bunch of things for her, but the problem is that I think I ran into that her recommended items were like something I didn't have access to. Like this one or something. That, and I need to grind for these. This was just because I need to grind for these. It had nothing to do with this character. Because I do intend to use Ho-Ho. Ooh, I didn't mean to go all the way back. Whee! March, I use pretty consistently. I just need to ascend her. I use March quite a bit. I actually did build her. I'm not done with her yet, but I did build her. I did most of her traits, some of them anyway, and I gave her this one. I gave her level 5 of this one. I actually have her E6. Actually, I have a lot of 4 stars. I also have her at E6. I don't have Sampo. Or Danhong, I don't think. Oh, I do have Danhong. Natasha, I don't. I barely pull Natasha for some reason. I have Pela's. Zhang. Hook. Hook I intended to use and then just kind of like never did. I think I did Misha. No, I don't have any of Misha's. Called her Ho-Ho. Is that not how you say her name? Am I stupid? And I didn't, and I'm, what is her name actually said, like, I thought it was Ho-Ho. Process, how did you, piss off. How did you know? Where was I? Misha. I wanted to use Misha. I intended to build him. Totally forgot about him because I abandoned the game just after I got him, I think, and I wasn't able to log in, and so I just built him. But I did intend to, because again, I wanted somebody that could do multi-hit for ice. So I do intend to do Misha. Danheng I use fairly consistently, but he's not built very well. He has a 31-72 split, and I took a lot of his relics away. I've been, like, bouncing a lot of these relics around between all of my imaginary characters, so... Do I have multiple summon? I do, I have one more. I do have his light count as well. Silverwolf I use very consistently, but I have not built her. I need to work a lot more on her. I don't have any of her Endolins, however, I actually didn't get... I got her in her first banner, but I didn't get her light cone. And so when her second banner came along, I didn't pull for her, I pulled only for her light cone. So I haven't... I use her pretty consistently. Brane I used for a really long time, and I haven't used her in a very long time since. She's really good. I would say if you have her, use her. I just am a bad example of I used her for a super long time and then I moved on to other characters and kind of forgot about her. She has no relics, or she has all zeros, and then I took this one away from her, and I don't even remember who I gave it to. Blade also, I was redoing his relics, which is why they look like this right now. I was redoing his relics because these ones came out for these ones didn't come out, but like I finally got access to the max HP kind of like relic set, and so I had to totally abandon how I had built him to rebuild him a different way. And then I took his light cone away and gave it to Arlen. and then I was a jackass and gave Arlen his light cone. I switched them because I never have them on a team together because they're 2 HP. They eat HP like no tomorrow, and so I don't want to have them on the same team because I use Locha, and Locha can only target one person at a time. And so I didn't want to stick them on the same team together because one of them was going to die, and it was usually Arlen. So I switched their light cones back and forth because I don't use them on the same team. There she is. I do have her light cone, but I need to level it up. Not built. Not even close to built. Got her, leveled her, didn't use her. Also, Arlen just doesn't want to get healed. Well, neither does Blade! That's why I said they're fundamentally the same character when it comes to how they attack. Or like how they like consume HP. They're fundamentally the same thing, which is why I gave Blade's light cone to him. I got her light cone and her didn't level either. Gave her this, called it good. Didn't do any of her traces. Only got the one. I'm sure she's really good. I wouldn't know. Departed also ended up in that category of like, got him, tried to use him. Ended up not using him because I had March. Because I had March, and so I was building her first, and then I was gonna do him, and then I totally forgot about him. Summer steals my characters and I'm not on. Kinda. I haven't yet. I was trying really hard to like do all of this on when I came back. I was trying to do all this stuff on my own. Yunqing I'm working on. Kinda. I took a lot of his stuff and I gave it to... Actually, I took most of his stuff, if I'm right. All of it. I think I took like all of his stuff away and I gave it to... This is why her stuff is so high level. I took his stuff, gave it to her. Gave it to Jingliu. I have hit this light cone for him, which I'm not actually sure is his specific light cone. I think it is, but I'm not totally sure. This light cone for him. Some traces. I have one Endolin on him. I took all his stuff away. Just got him. No traces. Don't have his light cone. I was actually grinding for things for Welt, and they just happened to have this same domain. that the fire stuff was in, and so I just gave him this for now, because the set that they actually recommend for him is not this one. It's not there. It's like a really specific like relic set that I don't have access to. So I gave him this for now. My character I used forever, and then I took all her things away. I took all her things away and then scattered them amongst other characters. I have 4. I did a few of the of the traces, not many. And I put this light cone. Welt. I gave him this light cone. I did some of his traces. I'm reworking his relics again. And I have no Endolins for him. I really like Welt. I don't have super great stats on him, as you can see. His break effect here, back to hit rate, is I think what you're supposed to play him as, but yeah. Arlen is probably my most built up character, even though he's still not even the greatest. I have a 63% crit rate on him, but I only have 83 crit damage, which is like a crime. It is kind of a crime for the poor boy, and I gave him Blade's Light Cone. I'm almost done with his traces. I need to do these 2, which I think I just need more of these to be able to do that, because I think I have everything else but these, so we'll probably go back in there, get those in a minute. I can finish my Arlen. And then I gave him all of these. Fully leveled them. I can probably do better on some of these, honestly. These were just kind of like the boots, I know, were like, these were the first ones that I got. Because, like, they're not the greatest. None of his, like, artifacts are the greatest things, but they were, like, the best that I had at the time. I need to probably look into getting him better stuff. Sarah gives Arlen a wet noodle. What? Ratio, I gave him Topaz's Light Cone because it had the crit rate effect, as well as damage dealt by follow-up attack was done by 30%. It was just a little too good to pass up because I use him consistently. And I don't use Topaz as much. I'll probably have them switch their light cones back and forth like I do for Blade and Arlen, but some of his traces, his relics are completely done. Probably not perfect, but could be better. I don't have any of his Endolins. He has a 63-84 split as well because I'm a monster. Locha is over here with 1950 split. However, I have his attack and health at basically the same, like almost, literally almost the same exact number, and it makes me my OCD like really super angry that I don't have them at the exact same number. I have his light cone. I only got the 1. Relics, I think I was trying to redo or finish up. I have one of his Endolins. Then Jingliu, no Endolins. I gave all of her stuff was all Yanqing's originally. I did like a few of her traces just to kind of like power her up a little bit. I gave her this light cone because it was the only one available that was 5-star, and then mostly just because I didn't know what else to give her. I had like a whole bunch of other options, but I just wasn't sure. I also thought about this one. I thought about this one mostly just because, especially now, because it says increases the wearer's attack by 24%. Whenever the wearer defeats an enemy, they restore HP equal to 12% of their attack, which seems kind of nice because she is eating the HP of everyone else, but this was like, she's taking the health of other people, not her own, so I didn't think that would be like super worthwhile for her. So I gave her this one instead, which was when the wearer attacks, it increases her attack by 8% in this battle. This effect can stack up to 4 times. After the wearer breaks the enemy's weakness, the damage is dealt is increased by 12%, lasting for 2. Sounds like a blade light cone. This one? The Nowhere to Run, I think, is technically one of his. Like, you can use it for Blade if you want to. Because this is Blade's light cone, this is Arlen's light cone. This is technically, like, the 4-star option for Blade if you don't have his actual light cone. So, you could put this onto Blade if you really wanted to. However, the one that I have on him right now is this one. By the way, the Nowhere to Run, I'm pretty sure you can only get through the Battle Pass. If I remember right. I'm pretty sure you can only get Nowhere to Run through the Battle Pass. I'm pretty sure... I think I had it on him for a while. Who did I have it on? Why do I have it this high? Oh... I must have had it on Arlen. I must have had him going back and forth. No. The one for Arlen, however, it says increases damage dealt by 40%, by the wearer by 40%. The wearer also deals an extra 40% of damage to enemies whose current HP percentage is equal to or higher than the wearer's current HP, which was why I gave it to Blade, because he eats all of his own health, and so he's eventually going to be a lower health than the enemy, so I gave him this one. But I could give him back the 4-star Blade option if I wanted to. But yeah, that's everybody. We're going to actually go back into that menu. Oh wait, no, I'm in the section I need for that, aren't I? We're gonna finish up Arlen's. So I need like a ton of these. I need 11 per thingy. I have 8. This should be where you get them, so we're gonna run this. We're gonna see here. Ghost, who do you think is your strongest character? Oh, never mind. We're gonna run this one. We're gonna run this Gallagher, mostly just because I want to see. I missed out on him. I missed out on him when his banner came out. And so I want to see. He's a healer? Immediately restores an ally's... I didn't know he was a healer. I was going to ask you which one is your strongest character, and we were going to like...
Keep going.
Shush. I did not know he's a healer. I thought he was DPS. Oh, you gave him... her. I'm not gonna be made fun of for mispronouncing her name again. Not know he was a healer. I genuinely thought he was like a DPS. I also didn't know he was fire. I thought he was physical. How interesting. So I should not have put him onto this team because now I have 2 healers. Just because you spell it out doesn't mean that I can, just because you put her name in the chat doesn't mean that I can pronounce her name. I should not have put him onto this team. Because I genuinely didn't know that he was a healer. Okay, so my math teacher, my math teacher is a massive nerd, right? Like, not in the sense of like, oh, he's just a massive nerd because he likes math. No, he's like, the way that he introduced himself to us, not only was he wearing a Jurassic Park t-shirt, but he was also talking about like things that he likes. And so he really likes video games and Lord of the Rings and Dungeons and Dragons. And one of the things he said that he's doing right now is he's actually learning to speedrun Elden Ring. And
You chose the wrong enemy.
I wanted to show him Dr. Ratio, actually. The reason why was because his entire, like, ultimate attack is literally doing calculus. And I thought it would be something that he found really, really interesting. Like, I thought he would find it really funny, and so I wanted to show him. Oh, he's so cool. I wanted to show him Dr. Ratio because I thought he would find it kind of funny, and I have yet to do it because I'm a huge. I don't like talking to people. I'm a huge dork and I don't like talking to people, and I feel like that's just gonna make me look even more like a dork.
Your answers?
I'm gonna be here for a minute because I could just put this into autoplay, but like... I regret using Gallagher on this team. Since we do no damage now, I have to like hope that Jingliu is gonna crit.
Let's see ya. Received to
This. I wanted to show him this because the whole thing is calculus that he's doing here, and I just thought my teacher would find it interesting. Or I could be wrong.
Let's settle this.
Tedious.
In the mood for another beating?
Want to get your teacher into Honkai Star Rail? No, not really. I just thought that he would find it really funny that his character uses like calculus for his actual like.
Price like a good friend.
It's on you. They already play it. I don't think so. He doesn't strike me as a gotcha game person, as far as I'm aware.
Stand down.
Hello.
Mediocre.
I'm testing one of my. I'm testing somebody's Gallagher, and I accidentally put him on a team with a bunch of, or with like another healer, and I really regret it. It's like, it's nice to meet you. I'm just over here being dumb.
Let's settle this.
I genuinely didn't know he was a healer. I seriously thought he was a DPS. And then it's like this little thing showed up in the corner and it said heal, and I'm like, huh. Oh, why am I moving at like 2 FPS now? At least you can't die, I suppose.
Step up, let's see ya.
I just realized my character's moving so... My model is moving so slow. Okay. It's probably because I have the graphics too high.
Friends? Indulge yourself!
3 of 6. 13 on him is crazy, I think. I don't know. Seems crazy to me. I've been there before. I didn't know. I feel so stupid. I feel so dumb. Because he broke the enemy? Oh.
All will be revealed. The lunar flame.
I'll see you off.
I can't wait until I finish up like the traces for my ratio, because I have him. I'm like okay with his relics right now, and so I just need to do his traces, and then see. I will. My issue when it comes to these kinds of games, especially Hoyoverse games, is that because they have all the relics and everything in them, I will build my character a certain way, and I'll be happy with it for like a little bit, and then I'll look at it and go, I don't like this, and then I will completely strip all of the relics and artifacts and everything off of that character and redo them over and over and over again until like I'm never happy. Is the best way to put it. Is I'm never happy. I'm never happy with what I've done.
Let's settle this.
Tedious.
Nothing major. Bloom. Eternal sleep is the dead return.
Canon Summer? Canon Summer of what?
That's all you got.
Because I'm never happy with like the things I've done.
Slice like friends? Indulge yourself!
Super happy. I'm not. I always like,
Let's see ya.
I'll be happy with it for like a week, and then I look at it again and go, no, I can do better. I can do more. I can do better. I know this character has more potential than what I have on them, and so I will consistently redo my characters all the time because I'm just never satisfied. I'm never satisfied with what I do. Have you been playing Honkai Star Rail for a while? I was one of the day one players, but I kind of come in and out. So I've been playing for a while, but I was out of the game for a couple of months. I only picked it back up last week, and I was gone for like 5 months, like 5 or 6 months, because I didn't have any money and I didn't want to be tempted to spend it. But also because I was really busy with school and just all these other like life things happened, and so I just didn't play. So I missed a whole bunch of characters. Like, I don't have this character here, and I wanted him actually because I had seen promotional material for him. So I don't even have him. Makes me really mad. Wow, that's a while. I know. I'm also, my chat can tell you how behind I am in the game. I'm pathetic. I am pretty pathetically behind.
All will be revealed.
I look at the quest menu and I cry. I look at the quest menu and I'm like, and I feel guilt. All I feel is guilt. And it's not even because I'm like not interested in the story. It's because I get so caught up in wanting to build characters that I just don't do the story. There's no time limit on any of them except for events. That's the problem, is I want to take part in events. Also, I'm really sorry that my character's moving super slow right now. I need to lower the graphics on the game just a little bit. And it's causing my CPU to freak out right now. There's too many particles. The game can't handle it. Actually, it's not that the game can't handle it. My OBS can't handle it.
I'm asking questions.
What round are we on? Are we on 5? Round 5. So there's one more after this one. We're getting stuff for Arlen really fast, just because Arlen's my favorite character.
I'll see you off.
He's my boy. I don't know if he's like going to stay my favorite character, obviously, because they're gonna put way more characters in this, and I could change my mind when I get to Pentacone and things like that. But like, Arlen's just he's my boy. I wanna give him a hug.
Nice like a good brew. Full body. My friends? Indulge yourself! Got the difference? Fantastic. 0 points.
They're the only Arlen fans I've ever heard of. God, why is there so many people that say they don't know anybody that likes Arlen? I am so sad for him, dude. He's my boy. He's my here, even though he's not all that impressive. He's like my most built up character out of the entire game because I love him so much. Arlen's getting friend zoned. I have seen more Misha fans than Arlen fans. That's unfortunate. Why do you like Arlen? I don't know. I like his design. I like his little puppy. His voice actor is really good. I don't know. I find his job to be really interesting.
I'll see you off.
Ready for death?
In the mood for another beating?
The puppy is Astos. I know. I'm calling it his, though, because I feel like he's the one that takes the most care of it.
Your answers? Test. You chose the wrong
He at least worries the most.
Tedious.
He just seems like a genuinely good person, and he's always looked over, I guess, and he's my boy. It's a shame that he's regulated to tutorial friend. We're long past due for some Herta Space Station content. Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen anything for him in a while. Or for just Space Station in general. I think, did I get enough to do one of his races? Not. Darn it. Only got one. But I got a whole bunch of the other ones. So what if I do synthesis? I can do up to 14, which would be, I think, exactly what I need. Able to finish this out. Case. Oh, I don't have the money. No! I don't have the money. I need 240. I need like 100 and something more. Okay.
Dane.
Because we're still doing, there's still like the double. Much as I would rather use this for those. Need money right now. Money is far more important. I forgot to lower the graphics again. Wait. The loading screen. Hold on. So we'll go really quick. 1 NA or EU. I'm on NA. Let me graphics a bit. Oh, I have them on. Yeah. That should help. Let's not use this one again. Not because I don't like how he plays, but because I don't need two. I don't need two healers. Who else can I just grab? I don't know. I don't know what this character does. What does he do?
Well, look who it is.
Oh, actually, I think it's better. Yeah, it should be. I just needed to. I think I had the graphics really high.
Sure, I'll play along.
No, this should be good. I have no idea what this character. I stopped playing right before I think this character came out. Hi, thank you for the follow, Wizard Cryo.
Opportunity doesn't knock on its own, you know.
Shush! You can yell at me all you want later.
Eternal sleep, then.
He's just a better Japard. Oh.
Let's settle this.
So I'm still stuck with people that don't do a whole lot of damage because my Jingliu is not built. And ratio's okay. My ratio's like fine, but he could be better.
The measure of truth.
He's the best sustain unit for follow-up team.
Got the defense. Answer me. 0 point.
He's not perfect, but he does some damage.
Try harder. Unworthy.
Oh, does he have a... Wait, what did he just do? Talent? Oh gosh. Huh. I don't have a whole bunch of characters came out while I was gone, and I feel like
Sure, I'll play along.
I've come back to like a totally different game.
It's on me.
When did calculus become anime? Do you just mean this man?
Blade fodder.
Just oh wow. Am I wrong?
Nothing.
There's no, isn't he like architecture? Well, you still have to do quite a bit of calculus for architecture. It's your penny doctor ratio. Go buy a better personality. What did he do to you, Ghost?
Hedge your bets.
Your answers? Answer me.
Okay, so what does this do then?
Cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Let's settle
What
this.
that did. I'd let him teach me calculus. I just don't like him. I would let him teach me calculus. We have two very divisive opinions in the chat right now.
Phrasal, right?
We have one who very much does like him and one who does not. I like how he plays. I don't care much for his personality.
I'm asking questions.
Mostly just because I feel like if I had him as a professor, I would like actually cry. Like he just seems like, I don't know. He's one of those kinds of people where it's like he strikes me as he thinks that there's like two ways that he thinks. He either thinks that you're completely stupid and everyone around him is stupid, or he's one of those kinds of people where it's like he believes that you can do better than what you're doing, and so he's really harsh on you because he wants you to do better
Hedge your bets.
in like that weird motivational way. I have no idea which one it is. It's most likely the first one of he just thinks you're stupid, but I want to believe there's something there.
Unworthy.
What you could call in denial, I suppose.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Hits one enemy, then gives them random number between 1 and 7 during his follow-up counterattack. Aha! I'd let him think I was stupid.
I hit the mark.
SAS per kid. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Eternal sleep if the dead return.
We're almost... I think this was the last round, so we're almost done. Oh, never mind. We're done. How much money did that grant me? Yes! Just what I needed! I think. How much does that put me at? Yes! That's what I needed. My Arlen is finished. He's done! I have finished the race. 12, 12, 12, 7. And I have all of the other traces done. His relics are all level 15, and I have him E6'd. I gave him this light cone, but I do have this one as well, which is at super composition 5, which is I think technically his like official light cone. But I gave him blades just because I use Arlen more than blades, so I'm switching their light cones between each other. His stats aren't perfect. I can do better down here, obviously, but like, I'm so happy. He's all done. I'm so proud of my boy. I don't know why I didn't have him marked as frequently. I think I have anybody marked like that. Oh, that's weird. My problem is now that I'm done with Arlen, I have to pick a new character. To baby. Like, oh, here's the character. I think it'll probably be Welt, just because I really also like Welt. I really like Arlen and I really like Welt, and I feel like I like the two most boring characters in the game. I feel like these are probably my two favorites right here. These two. Welt is really cool. Yay! I don't know. I feel like I see people call him boring all the time, and so I need to work on him like a lot because I redid all of this because I did. I moved all of his stuff around. I gave a lot of his stuff to Dr. Ratio and then finished him out, and now I have to redo my Welt. How Hi, Andre. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I have to keep up with my... I haven't been doing this. Boop. There we go. It's lovely to meet you. Just do so. I gotta poke my computer for a second just to get everything all fixed up. I was supposed to do it earlier, but I forgot. My first time seeing a built... Does nobody use Arlen? You are now like the third or fourth person that has told me that. You are like the fourth person today that has told me nobody uses Arlen. I have him level 80 with Blade's Light Cone. Thank you for the follow. I have him full traces, all 15, E6. Respect for the dedication. I love him. He's my favorite character. He's my favorite character, and I'm starting to feel like I'm the only person that thinks that way. I probably am. There's gotta be somebody else out there that likes him. I can't be the only Arlen fan. I think he's like one of the 2 4-stars. I don't have E6. Most of my 4-stars that I do have are E6. There's like a couple that I don't. Misha's one of them. I don't think I have... Is Misha, Natasha... Is that it? Oh no, it's... Misha, Natasha, Lynx... That's it. I think that's all the ones that I don't have. Oh, Sampo. I'm missing his last one. I like him. He's just not my favorite character. That's fine. I tried to use him before Kafka dropped. I actually... He was one of the very first characters that I pulled, but I think I pulled him and Serval at the same time. And then they give you Herta pretty early on. But I got... him and Serval, I think, in the same... God, I hate Sampo. I used him... Say what you will about his personality, I used him for his abilities for, like, a really, like, absurdly long time. Until I got better characters and then just kind of ditched him. And I feel really bad because I did have him built for, like, a little while and then just dropped him. Just dropped him into the garbage. I don't want to play with you anymore. But no, that shocks me that there's nobody else that you guys have never seen where he belongs. It shocks me that nobody has ever met anybody else that has built an Arlen. He's not, like, perfect, obviously. He has a lot of room for improvement, just, like, especially in crit damage category. But, like, if I do a simulated universe, I need to do one anyway. Let's do... no, I did need that. This. I used to really like Sampo. I hate his character and his guts. I used him for a long time. Oh my god, where is it? Am I dumb? I am dumb. It's right here. Pardon me. So, let's go in here. I can get my Arlen to do... I was gonna call him my Darlin. My darling Arlen. Oh my god. I'm like red in the face. I don't know if you have Divergent Universe unlocked from being away. Probably not. This thing? No, this is Swarm Disaster. You know the drill. I put my legs on the floor. I know. Someone with like a plastic bag. No, it's the newest region. Oh, then definitely not. Divergent Universe is a different tab. Oh. Definitely not then. I'm trying to remember... Oh, new difficulty level. I haven't been in here. I wanted these items anyway for... Okay, so I want... this. Yeah, I wanted these ones because I'm building the new fox guy. I was like getting some new stuff for him, and I wanted either this one or this one. I think this one, but I just don't have a stuff, so I guess we'll run this. Oh, why am I using? I do not run Blade and Arlen on the same team. I can't do it. They eat up so much HP that my poor Lucha can't keep up. Is there character after Foxboy that you want to get? I haven't seen any of the released characters. I am super behind. Not only have I not seen a lot of characters that have come out since I dropped the game for a little while, but I haven't been keeping up with who's coming out yet. So everybody's been talking about like this chef lady or something that's coming out. I have no clue what they're talking about. Oh. I need somebody that can fill out that last spot. So let's... Shaw, probably? Yeah, I think so. Do destruction with... Oh, it's a boy? I thought it was a girl. The new one. Not the guy that I have right now. Not the guy that I got. The new one. People keep mentioning some new girl. I don't like any of these. After obtaining this curio, cosmic fragments of last things after you. Bro, no. I guess. So this will take a second just to kind of get going. What patch did you stop at? I don't know what patch number. I know what the last banner was. The last banner that I saw was the, oh my god, somebody said her name earlier. May?
I've got a raid to get to.
What was her first, what was the first part of her name? Ruan May, thank you. I think that was the final banner that I saw, as far as I'm aware. I think it was either her, that banner, or the banner after that I stopped. And then I think I logged in once to get Jingliu when she was rerun, and then I was literally, I logged in, got her, dropped it again. She stayed at level 1 in my inventory for like months. So yeah, quite a bit has changed.
Time for fun.
Fight to win.
I'm asking questions. Test.
I haven't played the simulated universe at this high of a level, I don't think. Or if I have, I definitely lost, because it says I haven't finished it. I am a little bit worried about bringing my Silver Wolf in here, mostly just because she's not super built, but I need her for the buff that she gives. I believe in the power of the streamer.
No enemies. Time for fun.
I want her for that. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's just Bug. I believe in the Arlen Nation. I am the sole queen of the Arlen Nation. I don't know what this thing is called. Allow changes.
Time for fun.
You almost hit 20,000 on that. Weakness implant, thank you. We'll grab that for Joe. We're gonna do kind of a mix of destruction and elation. Elation is how you say it, but like whatever.
Time More enemies.
Don't need. Teen. I want to see what the highest number I can get on him is. Only way to test that is through combat. It's a shame that Arlen is so underused. If he just got a relic set that helped him stay alive, he might be more popular. Well, that's why I run him with Lucha, because he's able to just, if I'm getting too greedy and I'm using his skill too often, he can just stop me.
I've got a race.
It's literally the entire reason why I run them together.
Haven't learned your lesson.
Got the defense.
Need that yet. So, because I have...
More enemies.
This is what his stats look like in the middle of battle, and I know that this isn't particularly impressive. This is all the stuff that I care about down here because it gives him all of these damage boosts. From his light cone. Mostly from his light cone, but also from his own abilities.
Fight to win. I'm fine.
Got the defense.
Thank you.
Wish I went for him. I wasn't going to originally, actually. When he was on banner, like I got him in his first banner. When he was originally put on banner, I didn't give a shit. I was perfectly happy with using Natasha and like all of my other characters that I had. And then I think I saw... No, I think I did his character trial like a couple days before his banner ended, and I realized what he did. And I was like, no, I think I do need that character. And so I pulled for him. I got lucky and I ended up actually pulling him twice. I pulled him once, and then I was actually pulling for a 4-star that was on his banner as well. And so I ended up getting an Endolin with him. And then I got his light cone as well. So I almost missed him. And I am grateful that I didn't, because he basically doesn't leave any of my teams. My teams only have 3 places because one of them is always taken. One of the 4 slots is always taken, and it's always his. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that works.
Is that all you got? Let me hold you back. Tenfold!
I did not pull for her.
Your answers? Answer me. 0
I kind of feel like I should have, because a bunch of people said that she was really good, and then I just never, like, I didn't care, I guess. I'm the kind of person that, like, if I don't care about the character, I'm not going to pull for them. The only reason I pulled for the 2 newest characters is just because I'm really behind, and so I feel like I'm going to need them. Especially, I wasn't going to pull for Sparkle at all, actually, until I, again, looked at what she does and realized that she grants extra skill points. And I'm like, no, that's kind of a really broken ability that I could use for characters that are really super skill point intensive, which was the only reason I pulled for her.
I'll see you.
Her light cone and E1, she gives a lot of crit stats for... Oh, cool.
Can I have fun this time? Time for fun.
I feel like the character that I should probably work on next is probably my Silver Wolf, because I do use her in a lot of my teams. Yes. The reason I did that is because I'm pretty sure that I got a destruction ability that grants shield.
You're in the way.
I really like Sparkle. I use 4 DPS who spam skill points. Yeah, I want to use her for my inhibitor. I want to use her for my Danhong inhibitor, and it's kind of because he is so skill point intensive. I usually can't run him with a lot of like my preferred characters because of that, or I have to be really
I've got a
super
race to
super
get to.
careful.
Let's finish this. Time for a fun.
Go ahead and get you out of the way.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back tenfold!
Didn't need to waste that there, but want to get the quick ability down. Besides, I'll get that energy back pretty quick anyway.
Not bad. 5 points.
More enemies.
I actually, for the longest time, when I got Locha, I didn't know that he could dispel. I didn't know that he could dispel both on his team and on the enemy team. I didn't know that his ultimate got rid of Mara Struck because I wasn't in, I didn't go to the Lofa for a really long time. And then I didn't realize that he could remove debuffs from my team for like 3 months. It was like 3 entire months later that I realized that he was doing that. Because I had been running him with Branya, and I knew that Branya could do it, but I didn't know that he could because I hadn't been paying attention, and I had been assuming it was my Branya that had been doing it. I basically ignored debuffs. I didn't... I didn't know, and I wasn't aware. I flat out didn't even know what his kit did for like months. Buff, what are those? Oh, those things I was supposed to be dealing with? Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that I was dealing with them. Oh, that's an enemy.
Can I have fun this time?
I fucking thought it was a set piece. I didn't know it was an enemy. I looked right at him. I looked right at him and stopped dead and went, oh, wait. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have wind.
Eternal sleep is
Okay. Type 1 if you like pizza or summer. We'll never know which one is the preference. Sampo?
Answer me. You chose the wrong.
What about Sampo? Both?
More enemies.
Do they all have to be quantum?
Your number is up.
I get rid of him so that I can do this.
Let me pay you back tenfold!
I don't have pizza, but I have a pancake. Like genuinely. My mom brought me a pancake earlier and I'm going to eat it for dinner. Which is actually like right now because I'm streaming way longer than I would have normally today. So I guess I'm gonna snack on my pancake while I have a minute. There it is. Yes! I got it! I left for 2 minutes. I left for 2 minutes and I got a pancake. It is a strawberry and cream pancake
No need to rush.
from a local place that I really like. My mom went without me and she felt bad and so she brought me back a pancake as like an apology. Mine now? Mine. I mistook. This was the enemy that I mistook that thing for. I can't believe I looked right at that enemy and just went, that's interesting. I'll miss you. Do not talk like that. Sorry.
Time for a fight. Fight to win.
I'm being impolite. I don't like any of these enemies because I don't have anything for them.
Receive divinity.
I'm fine.
Should use operate.
More enemies.
It's fine, I'm teasing you. No, it's okay. I put a little bit too big of a bite of the pancake into my mouth anyway, so like, you were right. I did not intend to stream so long today, but I've done like 3 different things. We played Osu,
Time for a fight.
I'm playing Star Rail, I dragged you guys through my math test homework.
Mediocre. You chose the wrong enemy.
I built some skill points back up so I don't lose any
Haven't
no,
learned your lesson.
other than this one because this does damage right now.
Answer me. I'll see you off.
Aw, he didn't. Fine. I should put this in auto just so that I say that it was a productive day. Do you like math? I do. I actually do like math. I like Arlen, I like math. I am what you could call an outlier. I like math, I'm just not very good at it. I always sucked at math. I'm not very good at it. I don't like any of these. Both of those are good. Oh my god. He's gonna keep going up and down, so let's just then keep yapping. But like... Yeah, that's kind of what I realized. I was like, well, he's just gonna keep going up and down, and so that's not gonna be helpful half the time, so...
I have fun this time. Time for a fight. Fight to win.
That's not what I want, but alright.
Nothing major. Receive divinity. Not bad. 5 points. Eternal sleep is not the dead.
I wanna do this.
Got the defense.
Break him.
Knowledge, the measure of truth.
We'll use this here.
Is that all you got? Let me hold you back. Tenfold!
49!
Answer me.
Getting better. This is why I say there's like room for improvement with my Arlen, is because he can crit really well, but he doesn't do a whole lot of damage with those crits. So he's consistent, but he's not doing a ton with them. So I wanna look into getting Arlen new artifacts at some point.
Got the defense. Test.
What set does he
More
have?
enemies.
I can't show you from here, but it's the lightning. It's the lightning set. I am really super behind in the story, so I don't have access to most of the artifacts in the game. And so I just went with whatever I could for him. Which happens to be the 4 set of lightning, which is this one. Band of Sizzling Thunder. So it increases his lightning damage by 10%, and when the wearer uses their skill, it increases his attack by 20% for a single turn, so. Give him the blade set? What's the blade set? This blade? Players hit or has their HP by an ally or themselves. Ooh, that is good. I could just steal all the stuff off the plate again. My problem is that I have... My crit rate's not the issue. It's his crit damage. His crit rate is at 63, which I think is pretty good. His crit damage, though, is only at 83. So, he's built, but he's not perfect. Oh, this thing? The challenge, achieve victory within 4 cycles. It's a good start. Yeah. So, considering that his artifacts that I gave him were basically, like, the only ones that I could get him at the time because they were the best ones out of the sets that I had. Like, considering that he's working with basically the bare minimum of what I could have given him, he has so much more room for potential for what I could do.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out in my head if I wanted to risk it. Why is he not doing anything?
Eternal sleep if the dead.
We're gonna do this and then this, just so that way when Arlen attacks, he's gonna be able to heal people.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back tenfold!
I hate this stupid thing. I always lose track of it. I'm always like, wait, what skills do and don't do that? And then I get, like, freaked out. 40k Arlen is good work. I feel like it was really good. He needs to do this. Of course, he can only do this damage when he's in Simulated Universe, but I got him to 49, and he'll do more the farther we go. What the fuck did he just do? He got 47. Is that a follow-up?
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Fight away.
No, he should be fine. Here we go, 24. I can get him to his skill. I have all consistent damage in. It's just his ultimate that I wish could do more. It's not fair to scale 5-star damage to 4-star damage usually. Not really. It's kind of silly to try to compare the two because one is made to, like, people are supposed to pull them because they do big damage, and then 4 stars you have to build them correctly. You have to build them really well and put a lot of love and care and time into them to make them any good. So, I would 100% agree that it's not fair to scale the two of them together. I wish it would tell me by how much. I'm gonna go with the shield one, just so that way, because I have a different blessing that increases crit damage with shielded characters, so that would be better to do that. Turn off brief description? Oh!
Ready when you are.
All the cards should say exactly what they do. Oh. Has that been my problem this whole time? I feel like I play this game like a mad woman. I use characters nobody cares about. I have brief descriptions on. my characters are built stupid ways. It's like
Time for a buzz.
actually, you know what?
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back tenfold!
This combat needs optimizing.
Do this.
This is double speed.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I want to do as much damage as I can to him in the middle, but I also want to I want to get the ones on the sides because those ones explode. And then we can do this. It should break those because those explode. Those will do damage to the things around them. And then I can break this. 57.
Got the defense?
He's getting there.
I'll see you off.
I'm trying to see what the biggest number I can get Arlen to do in this simulating universe is.
Good as new.
Repay.
I accidentally clicked. Whee!
Your answers? The test.
I should kill the ones on the side if I have the chance, but the problem is that that's gonna either take care of them already or they honestly don't matter. It's the one in the center that matters the most.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back tenfold!
37.
More enemies.
Answer me. You chose the wrong enemy.
You want to go for max screenshot damage? You can fight the Doomsday Beast, and when he's knocked down, the damage you deal is way bigger. What's the Doomsday Beast? Yeah, I'm Doomsday. Hi, Husky! Ooh, I almost walked past that. Defense. Defense. Alright. The weekly boss on the Herd of Speed. Oh, that thing! I realized that was what it was called. Call him Big Man. I just call him Big Guy because I didn't know it. Because I knew that one was like the queen, and then the other one was just big man, just big guy with big arms. And like I didn't know what his name was. I just called him Big Man. Do this one because the reason why is because I have a curio that scales damage off of how many cosmic fragments that I have. I could buy nothing. I could just buy nothing. I don't need it. I have a curio that for every 100 cosmic fragments that I have, the more damage I do. I got another one. Now. Scar to 3-star? No. Why do you do the cursive? You're so mean. Okay, we're at Swarov. 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 There's a G at the end, but like I don't think you pronounce the G. Swarov. Oh. Pretty sure you don't say G.
Trickier to crack.
Let's do this.
Buzz.
That's not what I wanted.
Is that all you
We're gonna have to move quick because that's not what I wanted.
tenfold!
SAS Perkib. Knowledge, the measure of truth.
I did not see what he did for that.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return. You chose the wrong enemy.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
So if I remember right, he gets, like, his attack raises and gets higher and higher as, like, the thing goes on. So I want to get rid of him as fast as possible. That, and he can just heal himself using those.
Bloom.
Good as new.
Repay. Power amplification.
Okay, so he's got a shield on him. Should have crit damage. Yeah. He's now up to 122, which isn't, like, amazing, but got 20% attack, speed boost bonus. He's got 2 stacks of shield. Pain and Anger is at 11.8. He also has his 20% from his relic, as well as the additional 80% that he's getting from the curio, and then he has this. That's not going to matter here.
Adjusting calculations.
Get rid of that thing.
Eternal sleep.
That, because it'll prison all of those. Need to use this on him and hope it gives him. That's not what I wanted, but that's okay. I wanted him to have imagination. This works. Stop healing him. Stop it.
Can I have fun this time?
I have a feeling I'm gonna lose.
Let me pay you back tenfold.
This combat needs optimized. This is double
I'm
speed.
going to lose.
I'm asking.
Because I know I've lost to him before. But that was also like a while ago. So maybe I've improved? I don't know. It's okay if I don't win. We're testing damage here anyway.
I'll see you off.
I'll do this and save those.
More enemy.
Please give him imagination. No! Silver Wolf, you are
SAS
hurting me.
The measure of truth.
You are hurting me, Silver Wolf.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return. Nothing major. Bloom. Repay.
Time for a bout.
I wanted,
Combat
but that'll work.
Double speed.
I can do this.
Let me pay you back.
It'll break.
Got the defense.
Okay. Oh, it saved the follow-up for third phase. Okay. I figure it wouldn't let me.
You chose
This
the wrong
is
enemy.
where it gets rough.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
I need to let... I need Silverwolf right now, so I kind of need to let her out. I could just leave her where she is, but I don't want to do that.
Transmission blocked. Push forward. Annihilation. Evaluating variables.
Stop taking Silverwolf! You dickhead! Oh my god. I need... I need her!
Eternal sleep.
No, he murdered Arlen.
The dead return.
I told you we were gonna lose.
Underestimated you.
He heard me. He heard me through the screen. He heard me call him a dickhead, and he murdered Arlen for it. This is what I get for insulting the robot. This is what AI is gonna turn into. You just call it a stupid computer and it like shuts down your entire house. I don't know if I can do this without him. I can certainly try. We're screwed. What happens if you take both of your characters? Can he do that? Can he take all of your characters? Like your whole team? Oh, there he goes. Oh, it gives me him back. He can take everybody but one. Alright. Well, we made it to the recommended team level. Yeah, that's because I think Arlen's the only level 80 character on this team. The self-destruct hand. I am so mad. End combat and finalize. I can't restart the challenge because if I do, it's not going to make a difference. He's evaded me once again. These were our curios. We had 8 destruction blessings. My team. Silverwolf is probably the one that was lagging behind the most. But I, like, knew that going in. But I finished out my thing for the week. Yeah, when you get Divergent Universe, you'll be able to farm the final bosses, the relics, and get the relics instead of having to do the entire simulation. Ooh, that'll be nice. My relics that I have on Arlen are not great. So this is pretty good. This can stay. This is pretty good. I'm kind of like iffy on this one because I really like that HP bonus for Arlen. So like this one is like a maybe. This one's a maybe keep. This one I want to keep because it had that crit rate, crit damage. I am willing to part with this one. Problem is I don't want crit rate, I want crit damage, so... Send me in there, coach, I'll take him. Isn't Suave like... Isn't he like 10 feet tall? Isn't he like he's like 9 or 10 feet tall, isn't he? I don't know, he strikes me as like 9 or 10 feet tall. Maybe he's not. Yeah, my boots are the... Oh, sorry. These are my boots. My boots are definitely my weak link here. And so, that was because originally when I was building Arlen, this was literally the only pair of boots I pulled out of, like... I spent 4 days grinding for the lightning like relics for him. This was the only set of 5-star boots that I pulled out of this set, and so I just threw them on him and called it good because I was so irritated I was so irritated, so I built up these ones. Only 4 days. Yeah, only 4 days. I have this one, which honestly he doesn't need because the energy regeneration rate, as much as as nice as it is, being able to constantly use his ultimate, he doesn't need this. So this can be replaced as well. The problem is I don't have anything that I'm super pleased with to be able to replace it with, so that's why this one's here. I'll probably... The thing is I want things with crit damage, and none of this set has crit damage on it, which is why this one is staying here for the moment. Why not have a lightning boost thing on him? You're kidding me. Why do I have so many quantum ones? Oh my god, I don't have a lightning boost on him. You got that one out of? At 8? Like higher up. Ah, not that way. Elemental damage orbs are the worst pieces to get? Are they? I thought you were supposed to use them. Yes. I still need the rope for a better rope for them now, so I'll still probably come in here. The thing is, though, because I want to build his damage. Wasn't there a different set for crit damage? It was like a set that's made for crit damage. I thought there was. What? No. This one. What if I used this set instead? Because his crit rate would be fine. Because, so, here. So if let me look at him. So, if I use... I have this set on him, which is, it increases his crit rate by 8, and then when crit rate is above 70, his skill and his basic attack do better damage, but he doesn't have over 70. And I'm not running him with a team that gives him over 70. So if I take that away, it'll drop by 8. Which is still a 50. That's still above 50, which is not bad. Why don't I run that set instead? That. Fun. Nah, not that. Not running that set. Is there a reason? Like that? That would be fantastic for him. Oh, I mean trying to get the right element. I see. If you have pieces on that set, might as well. That was I was looking at this one? No, I was looking at this one. I only have a single orb of this. Ooh, we might be... Oh, no, I don't. I have 2. Quantum. Ice. Pack. You aren't getting set bonuses, then it's not worth it going for a 2-piece. Exactly. Put the pieces with the best stats on him. Fact, that's... Okay, so I guess we're gonna go hunting for this set here. Because I feel like this would do him a lot better. Because it says this increases his crit damage by 16%, and when his damage reaches over 120 or higher after entering battle, then his crit rate is going to increase by 60% for the first attack, which is... That last bit isn't like what I'm super worried about. I would rather have that extra crit damage, honestly, because unless I don't need it. The problem is that he doesn't have a whole lot of crit damage, but these boots right here Need to go. These are not any good. They're like, okay, because they give me this, but like, that's the only thing that's going for them. So, I need to get him better boots. Need to get him better boots and then look into this set. That one has crit damage on it. If I switched it to, just for like reference, if I switched it to this, we're gonna pretend that, we're gonna pretend that this one is lightning. Don't look at it. Oh wait, that one had crit damage. Hold on. I wanna do like something base that does. Shh, don't look at it. Too close. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? I had the... This. This one. Let's just take a look. That raises him to 104. It drops him to 55, and then it raises him to 104. Which, if I get him better boots, I could still boost either of these numbers, honestly, if I get really good ones. I've never run into a relic that has crit damage as, like, a top thing. Do those exist, or am I, like, kidding myself? I've never seen one. However, on the chest pieces, do I have any? I think I do. God, I do. Holy crap, I do! I have 2 of them! The problem is, do I want to switch him to this set? Because this will increase his crit rate, so I won't even have to worry about having this item on him at all. I wouldn't have to worry about this. He stacks. That gives him... I'd rather have a crit rate crit. The problem is that crit rate and crit damage aren't offered on varying things. That set is better on Arlen. Okay, mostly just because I don't know what sets come. Really? You have to pick between the two. Okay. My problem is I don't know which one I would prefer on him. Do I want crit rate or crit damage? Because the thing is, if I do crit damage, I would need to rely on something over here to give him that crit, the crit rate, which I might as well just leave the original set that I had on him where it was, maybe a different, but if I did this, but then I did a crit damage here instead, how high do the crit damage ones go? Same as Genshin? That's a 32, so it's probably somewhere around 60. In ideal world, you get a 75-150 crit ratio, which would probably be crit chest and then a lot of crit rate. That's, yeah. I'm hesitant to get rid of some of these. I feel so bad because I feel like these are like decent. These 2 are decent. But if there is a set that works better for him, do I have access to this? I have several of these. So do I have access to this domain? I do. It's my most recent one. This is all of them. This is all the relics that I have access to. So. No. I guess I can go in here, try my luck a couple of times and see what happened, or see what I get. Wow, that's a short list. No. Considering what I have unlocked, considering everything that I have unlocked to work with, I would say that I have built him very well. What? Pew. Pew. We're gonna go in here a couple of times, so. Oh, what am I doing? Ice. What? Fire. We're gonna borrow somebody's fire. We're gonna borrow this Himiko. Sure. She's up to after you defeat the dear friend. Yes, the dear friend.
Try harder. I have something for you.
See if this Himiko's any good. Adjuvant Starl's friend. Of course you can! Christ, it wasn't that. It was just because I remembered I had Locha. What ID? 60203867 or 637.
What is it we're waiting for?
Eight, six. Should be that. The doggies.
Tedious. All will be revealed.
This is probably not going to go super well.
From the lunar flame. Blade of me.
Back from ad break.
You won't get away. I have something for you.
I don't know if the Himiko pick was worth it. I should have gone with the Gallagher. I should have switched out Locha.
Receive divinity. You chose the wrong enemy. The dead return!
You won't get away.
I'm starting to think that the Gallagher was the better choice.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Time for an overhaul.
I picked from my friends thinking that maybe, from my very short friend list, that I was like, maybe they'll have a better fire character than I would. I think I was wrong. Like, I don't have a built-up fire character, but like...
I'll see you off.
You know what? Maybe that's why I didn't notice that Jingliu was taking everybody's health. Because the little circle just immediately, like, heals everyone.
SAS Perkibi.
A blade team? I don't have a blade team.
No, the measure of
My blade isn't built at all. I took a lot of his relics away to, like, try and rebuild them, and kind of abandoned him. I feel really bad for my poor blade.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
we go.
Blade of moonlight. You won't get away. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Receive divinity.
Much obliged.
I somehow came across a whale who added me as a friend. I'm pretty sure that one of my random, like, my rando friends is a whale, but I think they haven't logged in a really long time because they haven't changed their showcase in forever, but like none of their stuff has changed either. He has an E6 S5 Donhong. Oh my god. I like Donhong as much as the next person, but like I don't have that kind of money.
Feels its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Alright, my mother is texting me. I have a friend with an E6 Kafka. I don't know if any of my friends have like E6s with anybody. I haven't looked in a while. I don't have very many friends anyway. None of my 5 stars are E6, I can tell you that. I think my one character that's 5-star that has the most Endolins is...
Ready for death.
Elocha? Eh? No, it's Yunqing and Bronya, I think both have 2. 1 or 2. That. Great damage. Okay. And all health. Health and crit damage. I am like 100% sure that it's... You have an E3 Welt? I'm jealous. I love Welt. I don't have any of his Endolins. I got him through the guaranteed pull. Like after you did like a certain amount of like wishes, they would let you pick any of the 6 like 6 main characters that they had at the time. And I pulled Welt because I really wanted him. I don't know why. I saw his picture and I was just like, I don't know, that guy seems cool, and so I just like grabbed it. 300. I don't remember. It was like a lot. It might have been less. It was like right when the game first like came down. I also picked Welt. Yeah, I wanted Welt, and so I grabbed him. And now I can't find Clara, and I feel kind of bad because I like really want Clara as well. I'm pretty sure that it's... Oh, he's only at 1. Is it Bronya then? Oh, Bronya's only at 1 too. Ooh! I don't think I have any stars that are above. Well, if you don't count my character as well. If you're not counting my character. No, I don't have any. Everybody's at 1. I just got her E1 on a standard pull last week. I just got Bronya's E1, like, really recently, like, within the last week. But no, I don't have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have Himiko? No, 4. I have 4 5 stars that have that are at E1, and that's it. If you are not including my character. Ew. Ew. We're gonna have him here. Then let's do Arlen. Because my boy coming along whether we like it or not. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, we'll do it after. I forgot to press the accept friend.
Fight to win.
Gallagher just walks up to Arlen and goes, "Are you old enough to drink?" And Arlen just kind of stands there and looks at him like he's not entirely sure what to say, and then he just hands him a beer.
Unworthy.
That's what this guy kind of strikes me as. It's just like, "Are you old enough to drink?" Yeah, it doesn't matter. Here, have this. That's the vibe that he gives me.
That's all you got?
I should have done on the end.
Slice like a good brute, my friend. Indulge yourself!
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back tenfold!
SAS per kib. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I was kind of hoping that would trap him.
Haven't learned your lesson?
Now that you can see him out of the domain, or out of the simulated universe, their numbers are so small. Their numbers are so tiny now. I also haven't done any of Dr. Isha's, like, traces, though, so that's probably why. They're fine. They make me feel embarrassed because everybody has such better characters. But I'm, like, proud of the work that I've put into them, even if they're not, like, amazing.
From the lunar flame. Fight to win.
With the exception of Jinglio, because I'm just flat out not even close to done with her yet. I just started with her.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back tenfold!
Ooh, it is almost 7:30. I might need to head out soon. Because I need to at least take a shower before I sit down and take a stab at my math homework again.
Try harder.
Slice like a good brute, my friend.
Trash. I am trash, thank you. My name is Summer G Rain. That G stands for garbage.
Your answers? Answer me.
Ready for death.
You know I'm joking. I know you are.
Time to mix things up.
Save it for your own.
My only issue with using Lucha so much is that I've become so complacent with, like, knowing that he's just gonna handle the healing in the background and so I don't have to pay attention to it, is knowing that I'm not gonna be able to rely on that forever. Like, I'm eventually going to need to use teams where he can't stay on them. Can I advertise something in the Discord? Yeah. Thank you for asking.
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back tenfold!
It's just because he does it all, like, on his own, and so I get really complacent, and so I don't pay attention to who needs healing because he just does it for me. And so I need to get out of this habit of, I will probably be borrowing this Gallagher a lot so that I can get out of that bad habit of just consistently, like, being like, oh, I don't need to worry about healing because it already does it for me. And it's like, I don't want to get stuck into that mindset.
Slice like a good brew, my friend.
I ham with this one. Making everyone take no damage and then healing herself. Gallagher essentially does the same. He does? Wait, does he do auto heal? Didn't look at his abilities. The debuff. The debuff his ult applies lets everyone who attacks an enemy heal themselves. See, but that's different. Because Lucia does the same thing, but the thing is that his normal ability of just being able to heal, like, between turns is like a quick action. That's what I'm talking about. You're welcome, Amara. What's the ad for?
SAS per kib.
I should have used... Shit, I should have let Jingliu attack first and then did that.
All will be revealed.
Hi, Ghost. Friends and I did a cover. Oh, I'll listen to it.
That's all you got?
Yeah, Mara sings. Mara's very good.
I'm asking questions. Test.
Blade of
So we're collab. Oh my god. I wouldn't even know what to do, but also I feel like I don't have the setup to even be able to try to cover something right now. Maybe. I'm not sure. I just, like, if I wanted to cover something, I'm not a mixer and I'm not a master. Like, I can't, like, do any of the back end stuff. I go, Ira. I got Ira to sing that frog song you sang. Oh, yeah?
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back tenfold!
I did not do that today.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste? Not bad.
Nowhere to run.
5 points. Like a good brew, my friend.
You need to collab. I would have to find, I don't know. Amaro, can you, like, master music?
For another beating?
Your number is up.
Or did you guys, like, commission someone? I can't, but the person that we hired did it for fairly cheap. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I get return rewards because I was gone for so long. Okay. Before I forget. Oak. I am going to head out of here for the night. Mostly because I need to shower. I need to take a shower and then actually, like, sit down and fully focus on my math homework. Like, take a look at the solutions that I didn't know how to do and, like, make sure that I know how to do them before tomorrow. Alright, I am going to head out of here. I have 13 friends. Oh boy. Okay. I hope you guys have a good night, good day, whatever it is for you. Quick update for schedule really fast, just because I forgot what week it was. I am not going to be here tomorrow because I have my test as well as I have my later class during the week. However, Friday, I am also not actually, I haven't decided if I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm most likely not going to be here because I'm going to be super stressed out. But Friday, I flat out will not be here. Friday is when I'm having my intensive dental procedure done, the final one, and I completely forgot about it, and so I'm going to be so out of it by the end of that I am not going to be able to stream properly. So, and then I'm hesitant with Saturday because I don't know how I'm going to feel after all that medication. So, just know Friday, straight up not going to be here. I am having a procedure done at 8:30 in the morning. I will be there for like 3 hours. I'll be there for like 3 hours and it's at 8:30 in the morning. And so I will be on all kinds of pain medications and Novocaine, and I'll be like, it's not going to be pretty. And so I will not be here on Friday. Saturday is a little bit up in the air. But for now, I will see you guys later. I will keep you guys updated in the Discord how I'm doing, just because I know some people can worry when big medical procedures come through. Like, my friends are constantly texting me. They're just like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Like, every 30 minutes, it's like, I'm fine. Stop it. The dentist is getting concerned. But, anyway, I'm gonna head out. Hope you have a good night. Bye, everybody.
Like a hand reaching for a handle, but to find that it was never there. Candidly, I can't handle knowing that it's all up in the air. I thought the world ended in March until I heard the doorbell ring. Can't keep from falling apart, but I'll glue back everything again. This can't be the end. spend